Hello and welcome to the APWU bid tracker system. We would like to first introduce you to the login screen where you can log into the BTS. If you will, go to apwegs.com, just like on your EGS system, the main site, and from there, over on the right side, you can either log into EGS or BTS. If you have not registered for BTS, you can simply click on register here at the top of the screen, and that will take you over to the registration link, which will allow you to register your local for BTS. So if we go to the BTS login, you will log in with your user ID and password that is going to be sent to you. Very similar to EGS, you will be sent a user ID and then you will set up your own password. Once you are on BTS, you will notice the left navigation menu is very similar to EGS with the exception of it has a lot fewer options. And this is strictly related to bid tracking and job tracking. So when you need to add a new job, you simply go to Add under the bid screen, click on Add. That will take you to the selector for clerk, maintenance, or motor vehicle. So if we select clerk, you will click Next, and then it will bring up the clerk posting. So this will be the initial posting that you will fill out. So if it's posting number, let's just say 23456, okay, and request date might be the 9th, and then the facility number you could put in there. So I'm just putting generic data in there, blank field, so R0206, if that's the R number that comes down with your posting. Facility city, I'm going to say, let's just say Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, time request submitted, just say 10 o'clock, 36 seconds. And then we have posting date, might be the 22nd. Approved by, I'm just going to use myself there. Closing date might be the 29th. And then let me show you what happens when we save the bid. When we save this clerk bid, it will all of a sudden option out the ability to add jobs. So what you're doing first, you're saving your posting, and then you can go into add clerk jobs. So that's where you will add jobs, and this is where you will create all your jobs. So you have your job ID, your different tour, your job title, just like you're used to seeing your clerk form come out right now. This is set up identical to that in terms of what you can track. Everything from job slot comments, qualifications, section, work schedules, posting comments, job status, employee ID once the job is rewarded. Maybe this is a vacancy notice or award notice. So down here at the bottom, if it's one or the other, you can select vacancy, and then you can say it's who it's vacated by, vacated on, or newly established. Or if it's an award notice, you can always do no successful bidder, pending qualifications, or successful bidder. And of course, if you have a successful bidder, up here at the top you can put in the employee ID and on the date that it was rewarded and the rank. So this is where you will add your jobs, and within this clerk posting you can add as many jobs as you wish. So that one posting that you created on the previous screen will be tied to to all of these jobs you create for that posting. So if it's job ID 121212, let's just say, for example, I'm not going to enter all of this stuff, but you have a few required fields there. Let's just enter the job ID there and then go down to the bottom and click Save Clerk Job. Then what it does, it goes back to the posting, which you have right here, and it will list at the bottom all the jobs that are tied to that posting. So it makes a lot of sense in terms of all of these jobs are tied to that posting, and should you ever want to view the PDF of all of the jobs, you can simply click on View PDF, and it will look very much like your current forms as they come out, but it will be in electronic format, of course. So at the top will be all the job posting information, and then each job will be broken up one by one down the page as you add them. So it's a very, very simple process, and it is very clean, and it looks very clean on your computer. So that's how you add the clerk jobs. Adding maintenance jobs is very similar, except it's more manual. So you click on the maintenance, click on Next, and then you simply add the job information. You create a posting number, and then you do facility, report code, and then your main job number that drives the maintenance is obviously your HRIS number. So you will want to create that as well. Then all of these other options will be here too, from principal assignment area all the way down to closing dates and times. And then once you enter the maintenance job, you will simply click on Save Maintenance Bid, and that will save that job. And if you need to add a motor vehicle job, you select Motor Vehicle, click on Next, and then here is the motor vehicle form. So this is where you will create the posting number for that, city, state, and then as you go down through here, you will see the job ID creator is right in the middle of the motor vehicle form. So for all of the jobs, whether it's clerk, maintenance, or motor vehicle, you will want to assign a posting number. Even if you don't have a posting number that's technically on the forms, electronically we have to have a key that drives the whole system. So we have a universal posting number that has to be created for each job, or for each posting rather. So internally at your local, definitely create a posting number for each job that's created, and that way when you're searching out, you will be able to search by posting number. But you can always tag the job ID right at the relevant position that it's supposed to be. So this is where you will create your motor vehicle form, and then of course you will enter all of that and do save as well there. Let me show you what the motor vehicle form looks like and the maintenance form. From the search menu, now there are some options here as well. Once you click on search, you'll be able to select the craft. So what we're always doing is asking you to select the craft first from the search. You can of course type in the posting number, since that's the universal key for each job that's created. It has a specific posting ID attached to it. But if you select the craft, for example, if you select clerk, then it opens up the ability to search the specific job ID within the clerk. So if you know a job you're looking for, you can select clerk, and then it will open up the clerk job ID to look for. If you're looking for maintenance, then it opens up the HRIS number that you can look for. Or if you're looking for motor vehicle, it will open up the motor vehicle job ID that you might be looking for. And then of course you can always type in the universal posting number, which will help you look across the whole database. But once you select, let's say we select clerk, and then we just leave everything else blank and click on find, it will bring up all of the clerk positions and postings. And then if I click one of the clerk postings like 65971, it will bring up that posting number, and then down at the bottom will be all the jobs tied to that posting number. So if I want to look at specific jobs, I can simply click on the job ID I'm looking for tied to this posting number 65971. Now if I'm looking at maintenance or motor vehicle craft, so if I'm going to maintenance and I click find on those, they're a little bit different. So if I select on this maintenance posting number, then it brings up the specific job, because each job in maintenance has its own posting number. So that's how maintenance will work, and there's the full job to that, and then you can always view the PDF if you prefer. So this PDF is very printable, but more importantly, you can view it online wherever you're at. So you can increase the viewing angle of it, you can increase the viewing size of it, and see the full job posting right there online for that maintenance job. And then lastly, let's look at some of our motor vehicle. If we look at motor vehicle, hit click find, and we look at one of the postings for motor vehicle. Now this would be the equivalent of where the motor vehicle was entered for this job. And then down at the bottom, we can view the PDF on that one as well. And as you can see, there's a lot of data on this PDF. So if you print it, it's going to be very small, but you can always view it online, which will allow you to blow it up as large as you want to. And then you can see everything you need to relevant to this motor vehicle job. Now, keep in mind that you can also attach the job postings if they come through. For example, if you have a PDF that you need to attach, you can go over here to the Documents link and simply upload the PDF or any documents relevant to this job. And that holds true for all of your jobs. Clerk, motor vehicle, maintenance, all of your jobs you can upload PDFs to the specific jobs. And that concludes the introduction to your BTS. We look forward to helping you out and get started. Thank you for using BTS. Should you have any support or suggestions, please go to apwegs.com, click on the support link at the top, and then send a support request. If it's a BTS support, select BTS, fill out the support request, click submit, and then if you want to make some suggestions, go to the suggestions link, fill out the BTS suggestion form, and then click submit, and we will be happy to address any support questions or suggestions you may have. Thank you so much, and we look forward to working with you soon.